Hello guys, and in today's video we're going to be making a simple platformer game inside of Scratch. I'm sorry for the noise by my chair. And yeah, there's going to be very simple gravity, and yeah. If you guys want me to make like a part 2 with more advanced stuff like smooth gliding movement, then comment down below and I'll do that for you. So let's get started. So straight away, the first thing that we want is to delete this variable. Make a variable. This is for our gravity. It's called yvel, aka our y velocity. Now, we also are going to delete this sprite, and we're going to make a new one. Let's make a character real quick. We're going to zoom in, convert to bitmap. This is also a neat trick if you want to make pixel art. Zoom in a lot, and then let's cook up a character. Okay, and after cooking up this beautiful character of ours, you notice how he's really tiny? You gotta go to the size, make him really big. Let's go 500. There we go. The next thing that we're gonna want is, of course, the platform. So for this, it's fairly simple. I'm not gonna like skip ahead. I don't know why I just did that, but I did. Orange, boom. Now it's brown. Do this. Now add a little bit of grass on top. Oh my god, I did not mean to do that. Uh-oh. That's fine. That is way too green. Why is that green? That looks green. Okay. Okay, so now we go. Boom. Nice light color. Position that right there. There's our grass. This is our platform. We're gonna even rename it. Platform. Okay. Now we're gonna name this player. Okay. Now to start the coding. First off, when green flag clicked, forever, if. Now we're gonna start including our y velocity. I was going a little bit fast there, but this is again basic stuff. Now, what do we want to do is make it so this y velocity is at 0 unless he's jumping, because the velocity has to be higher the higher he's jumping. Then he has to start coming down, which means, yeah. Oh, what am I saying? So the basic, absolute basic, forever, change y by y velocity. That's what's gonna make our movement work in its entirety. Okay. Now get another one of these. When green flag clicked, forever, if, then inside of this if, we want a change velocity by -1 and weight, like however much you want. The higher the weight, the lower the gravity will be. So I'm gonna do 0.1 because that's pretty reasonable. So if, now we're gonna grab a not block. If not touching platform. So now if we are forever not touching the platform, it'll change our y velocity by -1. But right now we are touching it. See? Now we start doing that. Oh crap. We're just gonna bring it back to the middle with that. There we go. Now we also want it, just for testing, do this. Then we're going to set the y velocity to 0. Now we also, if not touching platform, we need the same thing. I'm just going to take this, touching platform, and I'm going to grab this, and we're gonna write forever loop if. So now it's if touching platform, not if not. So if touching platform, set y velocity to 0. So now that's basically like setting collision, because we always fall unless we're touching it, and then it sets back to 0, which means we won't fall anymore because our y velocity is 0, which means we won't change by anything. So now to make the actual jumping, it's quite simple. It's only 2 blocks. When space key is pressed, or whatever key you want, set y velocity to 5, or whatever you want. That's how high you want to jump. So look, there. See? Very simple yet effective jumping. Now, we aren't going to make animations for this, but we are going to make some movement, because that is the next part. Now, again, this is very simple. If you don't know this, you're going to want this for a lot of your games. When green flag clicked, instead of using the win space key pressed, that's going to make it super, like, jittery, and you can't really spam it. Or, like, hold it down, I mean. Forever, if. Now, we're going to need a lot of these ifs. Not touching. What am I doing? If this key pressed. We're going to duplicate that twice, so that way there's 4 of them. A, D, S, W. There's our keys, W, A, S, D. So now let's grab the change X by, oh wait, oh my god, I'm stupid. We do not need these two, just get your A and D, okay? I am massively tripping. Okay, so get this, duplicate it, change it, boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, okay, make it a little bit less slow. Not 6, 5, -5. Okay, so now we have this. Now, as you can see, we aren't really turning at all. So what we want to do is, when green flag clicked, sensing. Oh wait, no, it's not in sensing. It's in motion for some reason. It should be in looks, if anything. Set rotation style, left or actually, yeah, it's good in motion. Set rotation style, left or right. Now, since it's left right, it cannot rotate like, oh. Oh wait, no, that's because I did this. So now, it'll stay the exact same unless you go over to this side. Then it'll switch like that. So you can kind of see what we're about to do here. All we're going to do is, where is it? Point in direction, 90. And for the A key, point in direction, -90. We're going to use that because it's a little bit easier. So now, as you can see, we can do that. I'm going to change something real quick. I'm going to change this from space to W because I keep hitting W. Alright. That is a bug, which we are going to fix. So, yeah. So there's the movement, and let's actually fix that right now. So we need one more variable, has jumped. Question mark. Because I feel like it. Okay, this is very simple. All we need to do is has jumped, right? We're gonna make it green flag clicked, has jumped, just for the precautions. Actually, no, don't. Okay, when green flag clicked, if, where's the if? Okay, if has jumped equals false, then do that and set has jumped to true. So what this is doing is it's checking if you have jumped, and if you haven't, then you can jump, and it'll set you've jumped to true, so you can't jump again. Now, if you are touching platform, we need to set has jumped to false, because then you've landed back on the ground, so you're ready to jump again. So set that to false. And now, as you can see, we cannot spam jump. I'm spamming W, and yeah. So there's that. And yeah, this is pretty basic. You can like add some stuff in the background. Let me like make a little background real quick. Oh my god. Boom. Boom. There. Bruh. Boom. There is a simple platformer game. Very easy to make. And And yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe. It really will, it like really helped me out. And yeah, see you later.